twice into the ground on her head by a Mesa Police officer.
Yeah.
I met this young lady last week, and she's an incredible force. Miss Meeka, come here. Even though she looks like she's a senior in high school, she's actually a 30-year-old woman.
I thought it was junior high school.
You know, a lot of times we look at something like that happening, and it's a person of color, and a lot of people just kind of, walk right past it, right? Meeka said no, and Meeka got these kids together, and they became quite a force. And I met a group of them at a dinner last week, and they're incredible kids. The person they were trying to vilify and smear on TV has a 4.0 GPA. Never been in trouble. She's an incredible young lady, the one that they slammed down, and who has the courage to stand up and hold a press conference and speak when she's being called all kinds of names by our racist neighbors here in San Diego. Meeka's been working with them, and she runs an organization called Generation Justice, and where she's trying to empower and teach young people to be leaders. They've been taken under their wings by Ms. Genevieve, by Monica Montgomery, running for District 4 in San Diego, by Taisha Brown, Vice President of the Central Committee, Dave Myers. They're working on their campaigns, and I just thought it was important to present these incredible young ladies who are not getting the same attention as the white kids in Florida, but are doing equally as important work.
Yeah.
Generation Justice.
So, and Treasure's here, and we started, Generation Justice was started when Lincoln High School, they would not hire Mr. Soto as the principal. I was working for an organization I no longer work for, and I had to take off of work because they thought it was too controversial to deal with these issues that are happening on campuses dealing with race. And that's how Generation came about. When it happened to Bree, my sister reached out to me. I was actually in the hospital, and I began to organize from the hospital. By Monday morning, we had a school walkout. So like he said, sometimes we have to pave the way, and it's not about credit, and that's what, they're all very humble, but they paved the way for these kids to be empowered to really do this work that's happening all across, the world now. And so I just want to say we stand with Genevieve and we stand with Dave. They have supported us.
What about my buddy Victor?
You're already standing with me.
We'll meet him in a situation. But we're about action. So they all, and there's a larger group of students who are the most intelligent. They could probably run everybody's campaign. But we stand with action. And from the beginning, Genevieve and Dave showed up no matter what it looked like, no matter how controversial it was, and they've supported these kids. And so these young adults have said, Meeka, we want to endorse them, and so that's what we're going to do. So where you see them, you'll see us. So thank you.
Any of you guys want to say anything?
Can we see your shirt together?
Are you,
yeah.
Are you the young lady who got slammed?
No, she's not here.
My name's Leah.
They're part of the young ladies that are slamming the police department. Another thing Meeka didn't talk about, and I'll talk about, is we have a reverend here in town who everybody's afraid to engage.
Shane
Harris. Everybody is afraid that he's going to come out and attack you, and Shane is under the guise of being a civil rights activist and a civil rights champion. He sells families who are involved in horrific police brutality issues to lawyers for donations to his fund. And he's asked Genevieve to kiss his ring. And Genevieve said, no, I'm not going to kiss your ring. And now he's attacking Genevieve. And at the detriment of our communities of color, which he is a part of, he's now meeting with Summer Steffens, and the word on the street is he's going to endorse her. Ms. Meeka said, hell no. And she's taken it to the Reverend Al Sharpton, who's in charge of the organization nationally, and to his...
They've all reached out to me, so
yeah,
they have 2 weeks to figure it out.
She's the first one in years that's not been afraid to call it out and call him by name and say, this is wrong what you're doing. And you're not representing our community. And All right.